If you notice, a lot of influencers gave up trying to warn people. If you notice, even me, for the 2025 year, I haven't put nobody's face in thumbnails. I mean, I'll make fun of them in the post notifications, but nobody really warns people anymore because what's the point? The people that was supposed to step up, now I'm not saying my subscribers, but the people, the same way the people don't step up and stand up for what's right when it comes to the country, the people were supposed to step up against a lot of these grifters and a lot of these scammers giving false information. The people were supposed to report them, give them thumbs down, report their channels to YouTube. YouTube makes money off of all these stock crypto pumpers out here. That's like your number one watch content up here. Now, if you don't see what's going on, the government and the powers that be, you know how they make you work forever? They keep you gambling. And every so often, they crash the markets. I've been saying this since I had my Hyundai. When people sell out, you just set yourself backwards years. Years. That's how much longer you got to stay in the workforce. You have the destiny to get there, but it's your spending. You notice I've been making videos about car payments and credit card debt. I went back to my roots from when I first started because that is how I did it. If these influencers are going to keep pumping stocks and crypto, whatever, let them. I don't even care anymore because they retired. None of their subscribers have. I knew it was over when our president launched a crypto. I knew it was done. I knew it was a wrap for the American people. I knew it was over when I see all these athletes talking about gambling sites. When I see Shaquille O'Neal with a scratch off, I say, yo, that's how you keep the American people working forever. If American people never have enough money to call their own, they will never. That's how you solve the Social Security problem. That's how you solve the pension problem. You keep people working forever where they die before they go to collect it. That's the Social Security fix. They're not going to fix it and redo everything for Social Security. No, that's how you do it. You keep the prices high in the grocery stores. You keep the prices high as hell for everything. You let people charge their asses off, and then guess what? You keep them on the hook for the rest of their life for a credit card. You know they're a gerbil in a wheel, just running to pay the minimum balance. I made a video on that. People just paying the minimum balances of riding around with nice cars with a mountain full of credit card debt, being fake rich with fly ass clothes that you're paying for the next 10 years on for a Louis bag, a Birkin bag, some fly ass shoes. Social media was the best thing and the worst thing at the same time because it lets you compete with somebody you will never meet. I'm going to come out and say it. It lets the hometown girl who is like a 4 in reality, she's a 4. It lets her be half nude and she's a 10 to somebody in another country. That's where we're at right now, yo. That's where we're at. I finally get it. If you notice, every influencer that tried warning people, right? All the grifter slayers, all the people that made videos about other influencers, if you notice, they don't make videos anymore trying to warn you because let people be stupid. Let people cook. Let them cook. I mean, what? 5, 10 years, 15 years, we still going to be talking about bunk coin and fart coin and this stock and that stock. You can only show an idiot so much proof, and then you realize why they're an idiot. You know, I see why when people leave the hood or they leave poor, rural, impoverished areas, they don't go back and try to save people because people are literally chained by their own ignorance. Seriously. People have yet to figure out you hold until you're old. It's not about paying your bills with a quick flip. It's not about keeping the lights on. If that's your only way out or the only way you think you're going to survive, that is the reason why you're in that situation because your parents and your grandparents and their parents thought the same thing. You have to break the economic system in your household and in your family. If you notice, like, nobody really warns you about like influencers. Oh, this thing, that stock, this stock. People don't care. I genuinely think people like being in poverty. Hold up. I'm about to kick this bad boy up and down. I genuinely think people like being in poverty because if you didn't, you would do something about it. Really do something about it. Like, for real. Think about it. Look at all the businesses you could start. My niece passed her general knowledge of the driving thing in school. She called me. I got you. $600 I just paid for her to go to driving school. And for them to rent the car to her so she could take her road test. $600. You know how much money they're making with all these kids in her class that just passed the same thing as her? That's a business. That's taking a chance on yourself. You know, about buying a Corolla or two and, you know, getting licensed in that. I don't even know how you do that. And starting your own business. Not sitting in your car talking about, I bought this play, and I bought this call, and I bought this put as a hedge, and I bought this, and I bought that, and I bought this. Okay. How many influencers have turned to God recently? How many influencers have just came back to social media and they had things going on in their life and now all of a sudden their whole channel's different? Yep. Give it time. Give it time. We might address it. I may throw up a slide of this person's now not here anymore. But I'm telling you that nobody's trying to warn you anymore because the best warning is time. You'll know we're right when time's up. I'm serious. The powers that be want you working forever. And that's how they're going to fix it. Just keep people gambling and buying stupid shit that they can't afford. Charge it. Don't worry about it. Go ahead. Keep charging. You're good. Yep. Here's a little hint of some good stocks for you. But let's see who bites off this, who's an influencer. You might want to think about investing in credit card companies. That's all I'm going to say. They have zero pretty much overhead, and pretty much you literally will own humans. You invest in a credit card company, you're pretty much owning Americans and people around the world because people love swiping that plastic and can't pay that shit off. No regrets. As you see, I'm frustrated because I'm done. I'm done warning people. I'm just making content, trying to help people. Don't go into debt. Don't do this. If you want to level up in your job, stay tuned for the next video on that. You know, the blue-collar slave job. This will set you free. Not no damn scratch off. No regrets. Get it.